first two inductees into our Hall of Fame. They will be recognized on their respective campuses on a plaque with their name engraved, and the foundation will make a $200 don't give you a heart attack, sorry, $200 scholarship to students on each campus in their honor. So tonight we have with us, you have on the back of your program their bios. I'm not going to read it to you, but we have Dr. Lindsay Davis Butler. She's a 2008 graduate from Clarke High School. We are glad to have you with us, and I'll give you a few minutes to speak about what Mountain Vista means to you. Or
sure. Yeah, so first, just thank you. It really is an honor to be nominated, well, to receive this award. When I think back on my time in high school, my fondest memories are of Mountain Vista. And not just some of the friends that I made, but also the classes were challenging and interesting and thought-provoking. I had an opportunity to take more advanced science classes. I had an opportunity to take research classes, and both of those I think helped me in my career and kind of led me to doing research and pursuing a PhD. And it really, really was just such a wonderful opportunity. And I think I didn't appreciate it as much at the time, or didn't know, how good of an opportunity it was. I was one of the first students, and I was talking today about how, I didn't even know what it was when I applied. I don't think anyone really did, but it was really great. I really enjoyed my time, and I'm really thankful that I went, and that I'm able to continue to be a part of the community. It's something that I'm grateful exists in our community, and I hope to see it continue for as long as possible. So, thank you.
And our second inductee is from this side of the mountain, from Clarke County High School, Dr. Camrynn Genda Fausey. Dr. Fausey.
Thanks so much. And thank you all for doing what you do. And nice to meet you. I feel like we were in the same year.
Yeah,
but yeah.
No idea.
I know. I think different campuses, so we'll chalk it up to that. Yeah. But I just have to say, I tell my husband and my family are here as well. Thank you for allowing them to join. It means a lot. But MVGS, everybody has those moments in life where they've got the things that send them on a trajectory that just totally pivots the trajectory of their life. And MVGS is that for me. And I'm gonna get emotional about it. Because I think, I tell my husband this all the time, I feel like kids now, for some reason, it's weird to be smart, weird to try hard. And I felt like before MVGS, I had to kind of hide that I wanted to try. It's so sad. It's so sad. And I see it with my kids. I see it with my siblings now. And when I started at MVGS, I felt like I could be who I was, and I could try, and it was applauded and celebrated, So MVGS for me not only allowed me to be who I was, but it also pushed me to be more. Not only could I come in and be celebrated for working hard and having a brain that I wanted to put to good use, but then the teachers just had huge expectations for me. They set a really high standard, and kids step into what is expected of them. If you have a standard for kids, whether it's a high standard or a low standard, they will meet it. And there might be failures along the way, and I had those for sure, but I wouldn't have grown without having an environment like MVGS that had a really high expectation. And I will say, at MVGS, the classes were harder at MVGS than my courses at UVA. When I went to undergrad, I was like, oh, it was I mean, and it was difficult, of course, don't get me wrong, but like I was so prepared. It just kind of set me up for all of what I was doing next. And I was just, we become the average of our 5 closest friends, you know? So being at MVGS, I was surrounded by people, like you mentioned, like people who love to aspire and to learn, and I just became a much better person because of it, and just felt like I could be all of who I was supposed to be. And I am sure that that is still happening for all the students at MVGS. So thank you for all that you do. It changed my life, and I hope that it means a lot to you, what you are doing for us. So thank you.